Top 10 foods diabetics must stay away. Did you know some foods labeled as healthy could secretly be sabotaging your blood sugar? Stay with me because if you're diabetic, eating the wrong things could be putting you at serious risk for heart disease, kidney failure, or even life-threatening strokes. Here's the hard truth. Diabetes is a condition that doesn't take a day off. Every meal, every snack, every bite counts. But with so much misinformation out there, it's easy to fall into traps. You might think you're making the right choice, but some foods, ones you probably eat often, might be silently causing long-term damage. The stakes are high. Uncontrolled blood sugar can lead to heart disease, nerve damage, kidney problems, and even amputations. Stick around because we're not just listing these foods. We're explaining why they're harmful, so you can make smarter decisions starting today. Let's dive in. 1. Cereal bars. Cereal bars might seem like the ultimate grab-and-go solution for a busy morning, but for someone with diabetes, these bars are anything but innocent. Let's break it down. Many cereal bars are packed with refined carbohydrates, those sneaky carbs that digest super quickly, causing your blood sugar to spike. To make matters worse, they're held together by sticky syrups and sugars, which can add up to a jaw-dropping 16 grams of sugar per bar. You might think, but it's just one bar. How bad could it be? Here's the issue. With nearly 30 grams of total carbs and only 1 gram of fiber, there's nothing to slow down how fast the sugar hits your bloodstream. Picture your blood glucose levels hopping on a roller coaster, soaring high and then crashing just as fast. This spike and crash cycle doesn't just leave you feeling tired. Over time, it can lead to insulin resistance, weight gain, and an increased risk of serious complications like nerve damage or heart disease. What's even worse is how these bars are marketed. Words like whole grain, low fat, or natural ingredients trick people into thinking they're making a healthy choice. But even the so-called healthy bars are often loaded with hidden sugars, refined flour, and artificial additives. For diabetics, this combination of high sugar and low fiber is a dangerous recipe for blood sugar chaos. The key is to choose snacks that stabilize your blood sugar instead of spiking it. For a quick and healthy option, consider plain Greek yogurt topped with a handful of fresh berries. Greek yogurt is rich in protein, while berries add natural sweetness and fiber without spiking your glucose. Another option is a small handful of mixed nuts, which are packed with healthy fats and protein to keep you full longer. If you prefer the idea of a bar, why not try making your own? Use ingredients like rolled oats, almond butter, chia seeds, and unsweetened cocoa to create a fiber-rich, sugar-free option that's both tasty and diabetic-friendly. Homemade bars let you control what goes into your snack, ensuring you avoid the added sugars and refined carbs found in store-bought versions. 2. Flavored yogurts. Flavored yogurts may look like the perfect snack, but for diabetics, they're anything but friendly. With their bright packaging and promises of fruit-filled goodness, it's easy to believe you're making a healthy choice. But here's the harsh reality. Most fruit-flavored yogurts contain barely any real fruit and are loaded with added sugars instead. That means you're not getting the nutrients you think. You're just indulging in a sugary dessert disguised as a health food. Let's look at the numbers. A popular brand of vanilla yogurt boasts a staggering 31 grams of carbs, with 28 of those being straight-up sugar. For perspective, that's about as much sugar as a candy bar. And while the yogurt does provide some protein, around 7 grams, it's not nearly enough to offset the sugar spike it creates. For diabetics, this sugar rush can send your blood glucose skyrocketing, only to crash later, leaving you tired, hungry, and craving more sweets. Here's another issue. Flavored yogurts often use artificial flavors and thickeners to achieve their creamy texture. These additives may not affect your blood sugar directly, but they're far from the natural, wholesome snack they claim to be. Worse still, low-fat versions of flavored yogurt can be even trickier. While they remove some fat, they add more sugar to compensate for the taste, making them a poor choice for blood sugar control. If you love yogurt, don't worry, you don't have to give it up completely. The trick is to go plain. Unsweetened Greek yogurt is a much better option because it's low in carbs, high in protein, and free from added sugars. For a touch of natural sweetness, add a handful of fresh berries or a sprinkle of cinnamon. Berries provide fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants without spiking your blood sugar, while cinnamon may help improve insulin sensitivity. 3. Pancakes. Pancakes might be a breakfast tradition, but for diabetics, they're one of the worst ways to start your day. While they're often seen as a comforting and indulgent treat, pancakes are essentially just a stack of refined carbs topped with sugary and fatty extras. Let's break it down. The base of most pancakes is white flour, which offers almost no nutritional value. Instead, it's packed with refined carbs that digest quickly, causing blood sugar levels to spike. But the trouble doesn't stop there. Pancakes are rarely eaten plain. The typical toppings, like syrup, whipped cream, and butter, turn this already carb-heavy dish into a sugar bomb. A single serving of syrup can add over 50 grams of sugar, while butter adds saturated fat, which slows your body's ability to clear the sugar from your bloodstream. Together, this combo creates a longer-lasting blood sugar spike, making it a dangerous choice for diabetics. Even healthier versions of pancakes can be misleading. Some recipes or mixes boast whole grains or added protein, but many still contain a significant amount of sugar or refined flour. These ingredients can still cause blood sugar fluctuations, especially when paired with high-carb toppings. Craving a comforting breakfast? There are better options. Swap pancakes for a protein-packed omelet filled with non-starchy veggies like spinach, bell peppers, and mushrooms. The protein and fiber in this meal help keep your blood sugar stable and provide long-lasting energy. If you really want something pancake-like, try making low-carb alternatives using almond flour or coconut flour. Pair them with unsweetened Greek yogurt and fresh berries for a naturally sweet topping that won't spike your blood sugar. You can also drizzle a little sugar-free syrup or add a sprinkle of cinnamon for flavor without the guilt. 4. Parfait. Yogurt parfait might look like a health-conscious choice, but for diabetics, they're a sugar-laden trap in disguise. These seemingly nutritious treats are often marketed as the perfect balance of protein, fruit, and fiber. But when you dig deeper, parfaits are more like a dessert masquerading as a healthy snack. Most yogurt parfaits start with flavored yogurt as the base. Flavored yogurts are notorious for being packed with added sugars, sometimes containing up to 20 grams per serving. That's not all. Sweetened granola, another common ingredient, adds even more refined carbs and sugar to the mix. And let's not forget the fruit puree or syrupy toppings, which can contribute another 15 to 20 grams of sugar. By the time you're done, a single parfait can easily pack 50 to 60 grams of carbs, most of which are sugar. For someone managing diabetes, this is a recipe for a blood sugar spike followed by an energy crash. What makes parfaits even trickier is their health halo. Because they look wholesome and include ingredients like fruit and yogurt, they're often seen as guilt-free. However, the combination of high-carb ingredients with minimal protein or fiber does little to balance blood sugar levels. Instead, it sends your glucose soaring, which can lead to cravings and hunger soon after. You can still enjoy the creamy, fruity goodness of a parfait by making smarter choices. Start with plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt as your base. It's high in protein and low in sugar, making it a much better option for diabetics. For crunch, replace sweetened granola with a small handful of nuts or seeds, like almonds or chia seeds, which provide healthy fats and fiber. When it comes to fruit, choose fresh, low-glycemic options like blueberries or strawberries. These fruits offer natural sweetness without causing blood sugar spikes. A sprinkle of cinnamon or a few drops of vanilla extract can also add flavor without adding sugar. If you're enjoying this video and finding it helpful, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe for more tips on managing diabetes and living a healthier life. Also, drop your thoughts or questions in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. 5. Mac and cheese. Macaroni and cheese might be the ultimate comfort food. But for diabetics, it's a dish best left on the shelf. What makes this creamy, cheesy meal so problematic? It's the perfect storm of refined carbs, unhealthy fats, and an alarmingly high glycemic load. Let's break it down. The main ingredient in mac and cheese is the pasta, which is typically made from white flour. White flour is a refined carb that's quickly digested, causing a sharp spike in blood sugar. This alone makes it a risky choice for anyone managing diabetes. But the trouble doesn't stop there. The creamy cheese sauce is often made with full-fat milk, butter, and processed cheese, all of which are high in saturated fats. While fats don't directly spike blood sugar, they can contribute to insulin resistance over time, making it harder to keep glucose levels in check. Another concern is the glycemic load of this dish, which refers to how much a serving raises your blood sugar. Thanks to its refined carbs and calorie-dense ingredients, mac and cheese can send your glucose on a roller coaster ride, leaving you feeling sluggish and craving more carbs soon after. Over time, these spikes and crashes can lead to chronic inflammation, a key factor in many diabetes-related complications like heart disease and nerve damage. If you're craving something cheesy, there are healthier alternatives. Try swapping regular pasta for whole grain or legume-based options like chickpea or lentil pasta. These are higher in fiber and protein, which help stabilize blood sugar. For the sauce, use a mix of low-fat cheese, unsweetened almond milk, and a touch of nutritional yeast for flavor. You can also add non-starchy vegetables like broccoli or spinach to boost the nutrient content of your dish. These veggies not only provide vitamins and minerals, but also add fiber, which helps slow digestion and prevent blood sugar spikes. 6. Jams and jellies. Jam and jelly might seem like an innocent topping for your morning toast, but for diabetics, they're a double whammy that should be avoided at all costs. Here's why. Both jam and jelly are made mostly of sugar, with very little nutritional value to offset it. They're essentially just concentrated sugar spreads, and when added to other refined carbs like bread or crackers, they cause a rapid spike in blood sugar. The problem starts with the base ingredient, sugar. Traditional jams and jellies are packed with anywhere from 30 to 40 grams of sugar per serving, and that's before you even factor in the sugar in the bread or crackers you're pairing them with. Essentially, you're adding more sugar to something that already has sugar, creating an insulin nightmare for anyone managing diabetes. But that's not all. Jam and jelly are typically made from fruit juices or purees that lack the fiber found in whole fruit. Without fiber, the sugar from the fruit is quickly absorbed into the bloodstream, causing a rapid spike in glucose levels. The lack of fiber means there's little to slow down this process, and your body is left struggling to catch up. If you're craving something sweet on your toast, there are plenty of healthier alternatives. Try spreading almond butter, unsweetened peanut butter, or avocado instead. These options add healthy fats and protein which help stabilize blood sugar levels. You can also make your own sugar-free fruit spread by pureeing whole fruits like berries or apples and adding a touch of stevia or monk fruit for sweetness. This way, you still get the fruit flavor without the sugar overload. Jam and jelly may seem harmless, but they're a sugar bomb for diabetics. With little nutritional value and a high glycemic load, they can quickly derail your blood sugar control. Instead, choose healthier, lower sugar alternatives that help keep your blood sugar in check. Your body will thank you. 7. Honey. Honey might seem like a healthier alternative to sugar because it's all natural, but for diabetics, it's just another form of sugar that can cause big problems. Although honey is often marketed as a healthier sweetener, it's still primarily made up of fructose, a type of sugar that gets processed by the liver. This means that even though it's natural, it still causes your blood sugar to spike just like regular sugar. The truth is, honey is no better for blood sugar control than regular table sugar. In fact, it can raise your blood sugar quickly because it's high in fructose, which is absorbed into the bloodstream even faster than glucose. While some people may assume honey is a safer sweetener because it comes from bees, it has the same effect on your insulin levels and overall blood sugar management. Another problem with honey is that it's just as concentrated as sugar. A tablespoon of honey has about 17 grams of sugar, which is a significant amount to add to your daily intake. If you're managing diabetes, that small spoonful can quickly push your blood glucose levels higher than you want. If you're craving something sweet, try using a sugar substitute like stevia or monk fruit. These options are much lower in carbs and won't cause the blood sugar spikes that honey and regular sugar can. For a natural sweetness, consider adding cinnamon or vanilla extract to your meals. They'll give you that sweet flavor without the sugar overload. Don't be fooled by honey's natural label. It may come from bees, but it still behaves like sugar in your body, raising blood sugar and causing potential problems for those managing diabetes. Stick with lower carb sweeteners and natural flavorings to satisfy your sweet tooth without the risks. 8. Dried fruit. Dried fruit might seem like a healthy snack option, but for diabetics, it's a trap you should avoid. While real fruit contains water and fiber that help slow down digestion and manage blood sugar levels, the drying process removes these important components. What's left behind? A concentrated pile of sugar and carbs. Take raisins, for example. A small 1.5-ounce serving of raisins packs around 34 grams of carbs, which is a significant amount for someone with diabetes to manage. And when you consider dried fruits like dates, which can carry up to 74 grams of carbs in the same portion size, it's easy to see how this can send blood sugar levels soaring. The reason dried fruit is so problematic is that it's essentially sugar concentrated in a small, easy-to-eat package. Without the water and fiber to slow down the absorption of sugars, your body can quickly experience a sharp spike in blood sugar. This can lead to energy crashes, irritability, and over time, increased risks of complications like heart disease and kidney damage for diabetics. If you love fruit, opt for fresh varieties instead of dried ones. Fresh fruit contains water and fiber, which can help manage your blood sugar more effectively. Try berries, apples, or pears, all of which are low in carbs and high in fiber. They provide the sweet flavor you crave without the sugar overload that dried fruit can cause. Dried fruit may seem like a healthy snack, but it's actually a sugar bomb in disguise. With its high carb content and lack of fiber, it can cause blood sugar spikes and make it harder to manage your diabetes. Stick to fresh fruit or lower carb options to keep your blood sugar levels in check. 9. Muffins. Muffins might seem like a sweet and harmless treat, but for diabetics, they're one of the worst offenders. Take a commercially prepared blueberry muffin, for example. One of these pastries contains as many carbs as 5 slices of bread. That's right, 5 slices of bread packed into a single muffin. And the problem doesn't stop there. These muffins are loaded with over 520 calories, most of which come from unhealthy fats and sugars. It's no wonder that they can quickly derail your blood sugar management. What makes muffins especially dangerous for diabetics is their combination of carbs, sugar, and fat. This mix not only spikes your blood glucose levels, but it also has addictive qualities. A University of Montreal study found that animals who consumed diets rich in sugar, fat, and refined carbs showed withdrawal symptoms when switched to a healthier diet. They were more sensitive to stress and had a hard time adjusting, which mirrors the addictive nature of these foods in humans. The reason muffins are so problematic is that they provide a quick hit of sugar and carbs, followed by a crash that leaves you craving more. The high sugar content causes blood sugar to spike, and the fat content leads to inflammation, which is a serious concern for diabetics. Instead of muffins, try a healthy, balanced breakfast that includes protein and healthy fats. Scrambled eggs with avocado or a smoothie with greens, berries, and protein powder are great alternatives. These options won't cause blood sugar spikes and will help keep you full longer. Muffins may seem like a convenient breakfast or snack, but they're loaded with carbs, sugar, and unhealthy fats that can spike your blood sugar and create unhealthy cravings. Skip the muffin and choose healthier options to keep your blood sugar steady throughout the day. We've covered a lot of ground today on the top 9 foods that diabetics must stay away from sweet cereals and syrup-laden pancakes to seemingly innocent-sounding gluten-free foods. These foods can have a major impact on your blood sugar and overall health. While it might be tempting to indulge in these quick and easy options, it's crucial to be mindful of what you're putting into your body, especially if you're managing diabetes. Remember, it's not just about avoiding sugar. It's about choosing the right foods that will keep your blood sugar stable and your body healthy. Opt for whole, unprocessed foods like vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats. And when you're in doubt, always check the labels to ensure you're not consuming hidden sugars and unhealthy fats. Now that you know which foods to steer clear of, it's time to take control of your health and make more informed decisions about what you eat. What foods do you find most challenging to avoid as a diabetic? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more tips on managing diabetes. Also, don't forget to check out the other videos linked in the description below for more valuable insights on maintaining a healthy lifestyle with diabetes. See you in the next video. Thank you for watching our video today. If you found this video helpful, please drop a like and subscribe button to support us. We truly appreciate you support, and it will motivate us to continue make more information video to help you all. Thank you, and goodbye.